One-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They run. Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun, here's Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more, and he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Here we go.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
11, mighty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Bengals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson to the right side, and he's got more, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Watson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Back to throw, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Watson changing the play.
2nd and 3. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. In motion, the tight end. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
127 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
To throw is Watson. Now he's... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson punching it in from a yard away.
And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Jones breaking from the contact.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Burrow looking to pass.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
On 1, right? Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they're going to speed things up here. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Bengals just continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession.
He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games?
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That pass complete to Moore.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Here's Watson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Burrow. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Nifty move. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Burrow. 32 yards. And the Bengals are pouring it on. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns set to take over. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty... Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Watson now to throw. Right back to Njoku. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the 50, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Watson looks to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And again, it's Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Now he's loose again. He may go. Jamar Chase. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now it's Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And I think the ball's out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. He's got the connection to Cooper. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bengals, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.